Well, the transition from summer to fall means a change in wardrobe, a change in weather, and also a change in what you eat.
Yes, Grace Vallo of Tastefully Grace is a New England recipe blogger, and she's joining us with a delicious salad that she made from fresh, local ingredients. Welcome, Grace.
Hi, how are you? It's so good to see you. So good to be back on Better Connecticut.
We're happy to have you. Everything looks fresh and delicious over there.
Oh, I'm so excited to make this fall salad for you guys with smoky ham, cheddar, apples, and best of all, cornbread croutons. They're to die for. Such a seasonal salad.
All right, so how do we begin? Where do we begin?
So we start off with this beautiful bowl of butterhead lettuce. You can also use like romaine, arugula, whatever is your favorite lettuce. So no worries about whatever lettuce you have in the house is the perfect base. And then we have some beautiful pickling cucumbers here. You can also use any other cucumbers that you can find that are local and seasonal, but I love pickling cucumbers because they're like extra crunchy.
Oh, that's delicious. Sounds
and
delicious.
Then we're gonna add like a nice smoky ingredient, which is smoky ham. What's great about the salad is we have smoky, sweet, salty, savory. It's kind of like an amazing contrasting flavor profile. So I have here some diced ham. Just gonna add that right in there. And then we're gonna put in all of our sweet ingredients. So we have some beautiful native corn here that I got at the local farm stand. It's so beautiful. All I did was I took a corn on the cob here and just ran my knife along the corn here, got the kernels off, and I actually leave the corn raw. I love raw corn because it has like a nice sweetness, extra crunch when it's raw. It's so delicious. And then I have some glazed pecans here, which I just got right in the grocery store. You can also make your own glazed pecans too, if you want to get fancy. You just make them by adding a little bit light brown sugar and butter in a pan. And then you just add the pecans in and toss it up until it's nice and sticky and amazing and let them cool. And you have your own glazed pecans. Who knew?
Delicious.
Yeah, that's wonderful.
And then we have some fresh apples here that I also got at the farm stand. And I just slice them up into little kind of half moon shapes. You can use whatever apples you like. I happen to like Honeycrisp apples the best.
I love
They're
those
nice
too.
And sweet, yeah, and also like very tart too, which is lovely. And then we have our salty ingredient, which is some cubed cheddar cheese.
Yum.
You can also use shredded cheddar. If you're not a cheddar fan, you can experiment with other types of cheeses that you like, but I really like how kind of like salty cheddar is. It adds a nice salty component. Gonna add that right in there. And I'll give you a little view of what this salad is looking like. Isn't it beautiful?
And it's like
So
a whole
colorful.
meal.
It is. It's a whole meal for the whole family.
It's huge. And then we have a nice little pop of acid. So we have some scallions here, and I just chopped them up roughly. And basically the rule of thumb for scallions is you take the top off here. So this like dark green part, it's kind of tough. And then you take off the bottom here, which is like the root part. And you use this nice middle part. That's the best part of the scallion.
Huh.
I never knew that. I
never knew
always
that.
wondered. Thank you.
And then we have our dressing here. I have this cute little bottle, and it's nice to just have, some dressing on hand too. You can keep this right in the fridge. All it is apple cider vinegar, olive oil, and a little garlic. And you can just give it like a nice shake. And then you just add it right on the top of your salad. It's so beautiful, so fresh. It plays on that like apple component too. And then finally, on the top is the best part, which is our cornbread croutons. Look at this. All I did here was I took a nice sheet pan of cornbread, which you can usually just get right in the grocery store. You can also use cornbread muffins, cube them up, turn the oven on 350 degrees and toast them for about like 10 to 12 minutes. And they get like nice and toasty brown on the top. And it's so fantastic on top of this
Grace,
salad.
we're running out of time, but everything looks delicious, and we're so grateful that you showed us all that. I want to eat it right now.
Yeah,
Looks so
Grace,
good.
how far do you live from the station, and can you bring it here?
Oh, yes, I'm on my way. I have one made just for you.
Okay,
We'll meet
thank you,
outside
Grace.
with masks. All right. All right. Thanks, Grace. To find this recipe and lots of others from Grace, you can visit her blog at tastefullygrace.com. Also follow her adventures on Instagram and Facebook. Just search Tastefully Grace.
All right, everybody, have a great day. Have a great Thursday. We'll see you again for another episode tomorrow at 3 p.m.
Eyewitness News at 4 is coming up next.